Imagine this here standing at the edge of a vast forest. The trees towering high, their leaves whispering secrets of ancient wisdom in the wind. This forest, much like the journey of life, is filled with paths. Some trodden, others hidden, awaiting the first footfall. You've been here before, at the precipice of change, wondering whether to step into the unknown or to stay within the comforting embrace of the familiar. But here's a truth as old as time itself. Your life won't change until you do. Let me share a story. A simple yet profound tale of a man named Alex. Alex lived a life many would consider satisfactory. He had a job that paid the bills, a family he loved, and friends he cherished. Yet within him, there was a quiet storm brewing, a yearning for something more, something different. Alex's life was a reflection of the choices he made every day, choices born from habits and fears that had nestled comfortably into the crevices of his being over the years. One day, Alex came across an old, dusty book in the attic. The book, worn by time, spoke of great adventures, of individuals who dared to dream and chase those dreams against all odds. As Alex turned the pages, a realization dawned on him. These stories weren't just tales of courage and adventure. They were mirrors reflecting a fundamental truth. The only constant in life is change, and the only obstacle to that change is oneself. You see, much like Alex, we often wait for a sign, a miraculous shift in the winds of fate to transform our lives. But what if I told you that the most powerful catalyst for change lies within you? It's not the changing of the seasons or the hands of fate that dictate the course of your life. It's the choices you make, the steps you decide to take or not take. Change is an inside job. It begins the moment you decide to take responsibility for your life, to hold the reins and steer yourself toward the horizon you yearn to reach. It requires a willingness to look inward, to confront the fears and habits that have held you back, and to say no more. But how, you might ask, does one of self-transformation? It starts with a decision to be better, to do better. It's about setting a direction for your life, not with the certainty of reaching the destination unscathed, but with the courage to face whatever comes your way. Remember Alex's story. It's not just a tale of change. It's a call to action. A reminder that the forest of life is vast and unknown, but it's through stepping into it that we find our true selves. Your life won't change until you do. So what step will you take today towards the life you dream of? Understanding the power of personal accountability. It's easy to point fingers, to lay the blame on circumstances or others for where we find ourselves in life. However, the moment we take ownership of our actions, decisions, and their outcomes, we step into a realm of limitless potential. Imagine standing at a crossroads, the paths before you veiled in mist, each direction promising its trials and treasures. This crossroads, dear friends, is not just a metaphor for life's pivotal moments, but also a representation of the daily choices we face. Choices that mold our destiny, shape our character, and define our journey. In the grand tapestry of life, where every thread represents our actions and decisions, there lies a profound truth. The quality of our lives is not determined by the challenges we encounter, but by how we respond to them. This realization brings us to the core of personal growth and achievement. The power of personal accountability. Personal accountability is akin to being the captain of your ship in the vast ocean of life. It's about acknowledging that while we cannot control the winds of fate, we have the power to adjust our sails, to steer our course, and to navigate through the storms to reach our desired shores. It embodies the understanding that for our lives to change, we must first change. That for our circumstances to improve, we must first improve ourselves. Now, delve into the essence of personal accountability. It starts with a simple yet transformative realization. Every action we take, every decision we make, holds the power to shape our destiny. When we choose to take responsibility for our actions and their outcomes, we step into a realm of empowerment and possibility. We move from being passive observers of our lives to active creators of our destiny. But how? You might wonder, can we cultivate this powerful trait in our daily lives? It begins with the courage to look inward, to examine our lives with honesty and humility. It requires us to ask ourselves thought-provoking questions. Are my actions aligned with my goals? Am I taking steps that lead me closer to my dreams, or am I merely drifting along, pushed by the currents of circumstance? Personal accountability is paved with the bricks of self-reflection, goal setting, and resilience. It involves setting clear, actionable objectives for ourselves, beacons of light to guide us through the fog, writing down our goals, reviewing them regularly, and adjusting our course as necessary are crucial steps in this journey. Moreover, embracing a mindset of positivity and solution-focused thinking is vital. Instead of dwelling on mistakes and setbacks, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. Encourage yourself, celebrate your progress no matter how small, and always keep your eyes on the prize. Feedback, too, plays a crucial role in our journey. Seeking and embracing honest feedback from those around us can shine a light on our blind spots, offering invaluable insights into how we can improve and evolve. It is not a tool for criticism, but a gift for growth. Not forget the importance of resilience, the ability to rise every time we fall, to learn from our failures, and to press on with unwavering determination. The path of personal accountability is strewn with challenges, but it is these very challenges that forge our character, that turn our dreams into reality. Let me remind you that personal accountability is not a destination, but a journey. It is not about attaining perfection, but about striving for progress, about making a conscious effort every day to take the reins of your life firmly in your hands. It's about recognizing that while the seas of life may be tumultuous, the power to navigate through them lies within you. This principle of personal accountability be our guiding star. Let it inform our decisions, shape our actions, and lead us to the life we dream of. Remember, the only limits that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. Break free from these chains, embrace personal accountability, and watch as the doors to a new world of possibilities swing wide open before you. Now, as we journey further into the realms of untapped potential and personal transformation, carry the torch of personal accountability, illuminating our path to greatness. Remember, the change we seek in the world begins with the change we make within ourselves. Having navigated the waters of personal accountability, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment, standing at the threshold of our own untapped potential. Imagine for a moment that within you lies a treasure, a well of potential, so vast and deep that it could transform your life in ways you've never even dared to dream. This isn't just a flight of fancy. It's a reality that many of us are yet to fully embrace. The concept of untapped potential is not merely an abstract idea. It's the very essence of our being. It's the recognition that each one of us has within us a reservoir of talents, abilities, and strengths that, when fully realized, can lead us to achieve greatness beyond our imagination. But the question that often looms large is, how do we tap into this wellspring of potential? The journey to uncovering this treasure within begins with a mirror that reflects not just our exterior, but the vast expanse of our inner landscape. Self-reflection is the key that unlocks the door to understanding our potential. It involves taking a step back, looking inward, and asking ourselves some tough but essential questions. Who am I really? What are my strengths? Where do I excel? And in what areas could I improve? This process of self-examination is not always easy. It requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront our limitations. Yet it is through this introspective journey that we begin to chart the course towards our true destiny. Recognizing our personal strengths is like discovering the sails of our ship, sails that can catch the wind and propel us forward towards our goals. These strengths are unique to each of us. They are our gifts, our talents, the things that we do effortlessly and joyfully. Embracing and leveraging these strengths allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and to make a meaningful impact in the world. But understanding our potential isn't just about recognizing our strengths. It's also about acknowledging our areas for improvement. These are not weaknesses, but opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. Just as a ship sometimes needs repairs to sail at its best, we too must be willing to work on ourselves, to shore up the areas where we're not as strong and to develop new skills and capabilities. Realizing our untapped potential is both exhilarating and challenging. It requires us to step out of our comfort zones, to push beyond our perceived limitations, and to embrace the possibility of failure as a stepping stone to success. It's a journey that demands persistence, resilience, and an unwavering belief in our ability to achieve greatness. As we stand here at the crossroads of possibility, let us make a commitment to ourselves. Let us vow to embark on this journey of self-discovery, to dive deep into the well of our untapped potential, and to emerge not just with a clearer understanding of who we are, but with a vision of who we can become. Let us approach this journey with an open heart and an open mind, ready to learn, to grow, and to soar to new heights. The landscape of personal growth. Turn our attention to the role of habits in personal transformation. Habits, those repeated actions and behaviors that shape our days and ultimately our lives, hold the key to unlocking our full potential. By cultivating positive habits and shedding those that hold us back, we can accelerate our journey towards realizing our untapped potential. How we can harness the power of habits to transform our lives, one small step at a time. Part of personal transformation, let's turn our attention to a force so potent, yet so often overlooked, that it has the power to shape our destiny. Our habits. These repetitive actions, these routines we engage in day after day, form the very fabric of our lives. They are the architects of our fate, quietly constructing the reality we experience with every passing moment. It's here, in the realm of our daily habits, that we find the keys to unlocking profound life transformations. Consider for a moment the nature of habits. They are like streams of water over the landscape of our lives, initially small and seemingly insignificant. Yet over time, through the power of repetition, they carve canyons of character and fate, determining the course of our lives as surely as rivers shape the earth. The beauty of this realization lies in its simplicity and its challenge. By changing our habits, we can change our lives. But how do we transform our habits? It begins with awareness. We must become keen observers of our actions, identifying those habits that serve us and those that hold us back. This awareness is the first step toward empowerment. It invites us to take control, to decide consciously the patterns we wish to weave into the fabric of our existence. Creating new, empowering habits requires intention and strategy. It's not enough to wish for change. We must act, and act with purpose. Are some strategies to guide you on this journey? Start small. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. Focus on one small habit you can change or introduce. Success in this small endeavor will build confidence and momentum. Be consistent. Consistency is the soil in which the seeds of new habits grow. Dedicate specific times of your day to your new habit to integrate it into your life seamlessly. Our environment can significantly influence our behavior. Craft your surroundings to support your new habits. If you wish to read more, place books in strategic locations around your home. Acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small. These celebrations reinforce your new habit and make the journey enjoyable. Reduce screen time before bed. Replace it with a positive habit like reading. Share your goals with friends or family members who can offer encouragement and accountability. A shared journey is often more manageable and more enjoyable. As we implement these strategies, we embark on a process of self-reinvention. With each new habit we cultivate, we edge closer to the person we aspire to be. This journey requires patience, persistence, and a gentle acknowledgement that setbacks are part of the process. Each day offers a new canvas, a fresh opportunity to paint our lives with the habits that lead us toward our highest potential. Remember, The transformation we seek in the world begins with the transformation within. Our habits are the tools with which we sculpt our lives. By choosing them wisely, by nurturing those that elevate us and gently releasing those that no longer serve us, we step into a realm of endless possibility. To navigate the terrain of personal development, let us move forward with the understanding that our potential is boundless, our capacity for change infinite. The journey of transforming our habits is not just about achieving specific goals. It's about becoming the architects of our destiny, one habit at a time. Now let us step into the light of understanding, embracing the role of habits in our personal transformation, and let the change we desire in our lives begin with the change we foster within ourselves. We've navigated the significance of personal accountability, delve into the untapped wells of potential within us, and learn the transformative power of habits. Now let's turn our attention to a barrier that often stands as a formidable adversary on our path to growth. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of stepping out of our comfort zones. These are but a few of the specters that haunt our journey towards change. Yet it is in the heart of these fears that we find the seeds of our greatest growth and opportunity. Fear, in its essence, is a natural response to the uncertainty that change brings. It whispers tales of caution, of potential pitfalls, and the possibility of not measuring up to our aspirations. But here's a thought to ponder. What if instead of viewing fear as a signal to retreat, we saw it as a beacon guiding us towards the very areas in which we need to grow? What if the presence of fear was not an indication to stop, but a sign that we're on the verge of something truly significant? Consider the fear of failure, a common companion to many of us as we contemplate stepping into new territories, whether personal, professional, or otherwise. This fear often paralyzes, keeping us tethered to the familiar, to the safety of the harbor. Yet, it is only by sailing into uncharted waters that we discover new lands, new strengths, and new facets of ourselves. Embracing failure as an integral part of the learning process transforms it from an endpoint to a stepping stone. Remember, every great achievement was once considered impossible. Every successful person has faced and overcome failures. It is through these trials that resilience is forged and character is built. Similarly, the fear of the unknown can be a daunting obstacle. The comfort of our current realities, even if they are less than what we desire, can be a powerful deterrent to seeking change. However, the unknown is not an abyss, but a canvas vast and waiting for the brushstrokes of our choices and actions. Embracing the unknown requires a leap of faith, a belief in our abilities to adapt, to learn, and to thrive in new environments. It is in the unknown that we find innovation, creativity, and the possibilities for a life that aligns more closely with our deepest values and aspirations. So how do we begin to overcome these fears and embrace change as an opportunity for growth? It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what if I succeed? Instead of fearing the unknown, wonder about the possibilities it might hold. This shift doesn't eliminate fear, but it changes the conversation, turning fear into a dialogue about potential rather than a monologue of doubt. Cultivating a mindset of growth and resilience plays a crucial role. Understand that you are more capable than you know, that each step into the unfamiliar builds your strength and broadens your horizon. Surround yourself with stories of those who have faced their fears and emerged victorious, not unscathed, but stronger and wiser. Like action. Fear loses its grip when confronted with decisive action. Start small, take incremental steps towards your goals, and with each step, you'll find the shadows of fear receding, replaced by the light of confidence and the clarity of purpose. Embrace fear not as an enemy, but as a guide, pointing us towards the growth we seek. Let us step boldly into the change, knowing that on the other side of fear lies a world of possibilities waiting to be discovered. Remember, the only way to truly overcome fear is to go through it, to let it teach us, and to emerge on the other side, not fearless, but braver and ready for the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. Carry this newfound understanding of fear and change into the realm of setting and achieving our. Let these insights illuminate our path, showing us that the real magic happens not when we've reached our destination, but in the journey itself, in the growth, learning, and overcoming that takes place along the way. Achieving our dreams and aspirations can often seem like a challenging and arduous path. Yet the secret to navigating this path successfully lies in setting clear, achievable goals. This concept isn't just about dreaming big. It's about creating a roadmap for personal change, a blueprint that transforms those dreams into tangible realities. The importance of setting clear, achievable goals cannot be overstated. Goals act as our guiding stars, illuminating the path through the fog of daily distractions, providing us with clarity, focus, and a sense of direction. Without goals, we risk being adrift, subject to the whims of circumstance. But with them, we become the masters of our destiny. Setting goals, however, is an art as much as it is a science. It begins with envisioning what we want to achieve. This vision must be crystal clear, detailed to the point where you can see, feel, and almost touch it. Such clarity transforms mere wishes into powerful intentions. Yet, understanding the importance of goals is only the first step. The next is to learn how to set these goals effectively. Goals should be specific, leaving no room for ambiguity. They should be measurable, allowing us to track our progress. They must also be realistic, yet ambitious enough to stretch our capabilities, and importantly, they should be time-bound, giving us a deadline to work towards. But how do we keep ourselves on this path? How do we ensure that we don't stray from our set goals? The key lies in creating an action plan, breaking down our goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Each task completed is a step closer to our ultimate goal. It's about acknowledging every small victory along the way, which keeps us motivated and committed to our path. However, setting goals and creating action plans is just the beginning. Staying on track requires persistence, discipline, and strategies to keep us focused. Regular reviewing and adjusting our goals ensures they remain relevant and achievable. Understanding why we want to achieve a particular goal provides the motivation to keep going, especially when challenges arise. Sharing our goals with someone we trust can provide an additional layer of motivation. Knowing we're not alone in our journey, visualizing our success, spending time each day imagining achieving our goals can be a powerful motivator, making our goals feel more real and attainable. Ultimately, the process of setting and achieving goals is about more than just reaching a destination. It's about the journey, the growth, and the transformation we undergo along the way. It's about becoming the person capable of achieving those goals. A person of discipline, focus, and unwavering determination. This journey with a clear vision, armed with the tools and strategies to navigate the path ahead. Let us set our goals, commit to them, and take action every day. Let us celebrate every step forward, no matter how small, and let us never lose sight of our guiding stars. For in setting and achieving our goals, we don't just change our circumstances. We change ourselves. And in doing so, we unlock the potential for extraordinary achievements and a life of purpose and fulfillment. Two qualities stand out as indispensable threads, weaving through the fabric of every success story ever told: persistence and resilience. These are not merely traits possessed by the fortunate few. They are muscles strengthened through the rigorous exercise of facing challenges head-on and refusing to be knocked down by setbacks. Imagine for a moment the journey of a single water droplet, persistently making its way through layers of rock, not with force, but with a steady, unwavering presence. Over time, this persistence transforms the landscape, carving canyons and shaping the very earth. Similarly, resilience is the tree that bends in the storm but does not break, finding strength and flexibility, and in doing so stands tall once the winds have passed. Your path to significant life changes is often littered with obstacles that seem insurmountable. It is during these times that persistence and resilience become our greatest allies. They remind us that success is not the absence of failure, but the ability to continue moving forward despite it. Consider the story of a young girl with a dream of becoming an author. A dream that was met with rejection after rejection from publishers. Each letter could have been the end of her story, a sign to give up and move on. Yet it was her persistence, her unwavering belief in her story that kept her going. This young girl was J.K. Rowling, and the book that was rejected by 12 publishers was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, a book that would go on to captivate the world. Rowling's resilience in the face of rejection transformed her life and the lives of millions of readers across the globe. Or consider the inventor who was told that a deaf person could never create anything of value. This inventor faced failure after failure over 1,000 times in his quest to create the electric light bulb. Yet Thomas Edison refused to see these failures as anything but steps on the path to success. His persistence and resilience not only led to the invention of the light bulb, but also laid the foundation for the modern electric world. The stories, and countless others like them, highlight a fundamental truth. The journey towards achieving our goals is never a straight line. It is a path fraught with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Yet it is precisely in these moments that the true essence of our character is revealed. So how do we cultivate these essential qualities? First, by embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of shying away from difficulties, we must learn to approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Each challenge we overcome not only brings us closer to our goals, but also builds our resilience, making us stronger for the next hurdle. Second, by maintaining a positive outlook. Our perspective in the face of setbacks can make all the difference. By choosing to see the silver lining, to find the lesson in each failure, we fuel our persistence and keep the flame of our dreams alive. By surrounding ourselves with stories of resilience and persistence, the stories of those who have walked before us be a source of inspiration and motivation. Let them remind us that the only true failure is giving up. Persistence and resilience as our companions, remember that every setback is an opportunity to rise stronger, that every challenge is a call to dig deeper and push further. For in the end, it is not the magnitude of our achievements that defines us, but the strength of our spirit, the unwavering persistence and resilience we demonstrate in the pursuit of our dreams. We've traversed the landscape of change, from understanding the bedrock of personal accountability to diving into the depths of our untapped potential. We've navigated the transformative power of habits and stared down the specter of fear, turning it from an adversary into an ally. Along this journey, we've learned that setting clear, achievable goals is not just about reaching a destination. It's about the journey itself and the person we become along the way. We've celebrated the indomitable spirit of persistence and resilience, recognizing that within each of us lies the strength to overcome any obstacle and turn setbacks into stepping stones. Now, as we stand at the threshold of tomorrow, I extend to you a call to action. The personal change begins with a single step, a step that you have the power to take today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Set a goal, no matter how small, and take that first step towards achieving it. Embrace the challenges that come your way as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Remember, the only limits that exist are those you place upon yourself. The path ahead is yours to shape. Armed with the lessons we've shared, the wisdom you've gained, and the courage that resides within you, step boldly into the future. Let today be the day you commit to personal change, to unleashing your full potential, and to crafting a life of purpose, passion, and unparalleled achievement. The journey begins now. Let's embark on this adventure together with persistence, resilience, and a heart full of dreams, ready to turn those dreams into reality. I welcome you to bring forward your questions, your uncertainties, and your aspirations. It's in these shared moments of curiosity and vulnerability that we can uncover insights tailored to your personal journey of growth and change. Perhaps you're wondering, how do I find clarity in my goals when everything seems so uncertain? Let me share with you that clarity begins with introspection. Take a moment to reflect on what truly matters to you, what ignites your passion, and what drives you. Start with broad visions and gradually narrow them down to specific goals. Remember, it's not about having all the answers from the start, but being willing to embark on the journey of discovery. Or maybe your question is, how can I stay motivated when progress feels slow? Understand that progress is not always measured in leaps and bounds. More often, it's the small, consistent steps that lead to significant changes over time. I celebrate every small victory, every step forward, no matter how minor it may seem. And remind yourself why you started on this path in the first place. Your wiser is your anchor, keeping you steadfast in the face of challenges. For those asking, how do I bounce back from setbacks? Remember that resilience is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. View setbacks not as insurmountable obstacles, but as learning opportunities. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? Each setback is a chance to refine your approach. And to the person pondering, how can I make lasting changes in my life? Know that lasting change begins with small, sustainable shifts in your daily habits and choices. Focus on one change at a time, integrate it into your life until it becomes second nature, and then build on that foundation. Change is a journey, not a sprint. Patience and persistence are your companions. Lastly, for anyone feeling overwhelmed by the journey ahead, take a deep breath and remember, you don't have to face it alone. Seek out mentors, join communities of like-minded individuals, and don't hesitate to ask for support. Together, we are stronger, and together, we can navigate the complexities of personal transformation. I want to leave you with this thought. Every question you've asked today reflects your commitment to growth and change. Hold on to that curiosity, that willingness to seek answers and to challenge yourself. It is in this spirit of inquiry and openness to learning that true growth occurs. Thank you for your engaging questions and for taking this step towards personal transformation.